Okay, welcome to daily MCQ series of 9702 paper 1. Today we will be solving one question related to electricity topic, and this is one of the question which is asked frequently in the examination. So let's get started. The copper wires of equal length, we have to underline these key points. Equal lengths are connected in parallel, okay, also in parallel. A potential difference is applied across the ends of this parallel arrangement. Wire S has a diameter of 3 millimeter. Okay, one of the wire is S, and wire T has a diameter of 1.5 millimeters. So one of the wire is named as S and another wire is named as T. What is the value of the ratio of current in S by current in T? At first, we need to understand what are the expression we can include here in this question. So we have first expression when we can have length, that is resistance equals rho L by A. But there is nothing here which tells us about current. So we need to find another expression which describes about the current. So another expression we could use here is V equals IR. So I is equal to V by R. Let's make a diagram related to this question. So our diagram might look like this. This is wire yes, okay, let's write it as, since they are parallel, the diagram must look like this. And this is wire T. Okay, and we know that when two resistors are connected in parallel, this wire can also be referred as resistors. So when two resistors are connected in parallel, the voltage across them is same. So this is also B and this is also B. Now, what we can do is, when solving ratio questions, we can remove the constants. So let's remove this B from here. And also, two copper wires, that means they have equal resistances. That means equal rho. So we can also eliminate this rho from here. Similarly, equal length, we can also eliminate L. And now we are left with expression R is inversely proportional to 1 by A. R is inversely proportional to area, and I is inversely proportional to resistance. So now let's find something valuable from this expression. When we break down area further, we find both of these can be considered to be cylindrical in shape. So pi d square by 4 is their cross-sectional area. Again, pi is constant, 4 is constant, so R is inversely proportional to d square. And similarly, I is inversely proportional to R. Then we can make an expression I is directly proportional to d square. When we simplify this expression, we get I equals kd square. Okay, again, now let's bring all these terms to a left hand side and k will be at right hand side. Now we can also write this as is by ds whole square is equal to it by dt whole square. What do we need? We need is by it, and this becomes ds square by dt square, or simply we can write ds by dt whole square. Now let's use this expression to find our final answer. So is by it is equal to ds. ds is 3 millimeters. 3 divided by dt. T is 1.5 millimeters. And when we put this expression on the calculator, what do we get? And we get our answer as 4. So the correct answer will be option D.